Welcome back, everyone. Brad here. I live in western Pennsylvania, along with Punxsutawney Phil. February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Outdoors with the Morgans. It doesn't get any better than that.
So welcome back, everyone. Mike here. It is another sloppy day here in Pennsylvania. What has been happening is every night it gets down to about 25 degrees, something like that. We get like an inch or two of snow. Then the next day it warms up to about 35 or 40 degrees, something like that, which is the perfect recipe for a muddy mess. So today I'm pretty much confined to the yard down here. I am going to split a little bit of wood, make a little bit of room down here, and I need to run over to neighbor Cliff's. He has a table. It's not really a table, but I'm going to use it as a table down here at the yard. I'm going to go pick it up. I might change a blade on the Woodmizer. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention, if you follow us on our Facebook page, you might have noticed yesterday Melissa made a post about Eva being in the hospital. Well, she's home now. If she wasn't, I wouldn't be down here screwing around at the wood pile. But she's going to be okay. Melissa will kind of chime in here a little bit later on, let you know what's going on there. But Eva's going to be all right. And I think that's about it for now. So I'm going to make some room down here, split a little bit of wood, and then we'll head over to neighbor Cliff's. All right, I got my pile pushed back. It was getting a little congested here. My roadway was getting kind of narrow, and I split a little bit of that elm, maple, cherry, and red oak. I'll be glad when I get through the rest of that elm. That stuff, not a big fan of that. I don't have too many more rounds down here at the yard to split. I've got a ton of it out there in the woods. You just can't get out there with the tractor the way it is. If it stays like this for a while, what I'll probably do is start hauling it in with the Ranger. It gets around a little bit better than the tractors, and it's a little less impact on the trails. But what's nice about the firewood bucket on the RK55 is you can bring it down here, have it waist height, work right from the bucket onto the splitter. But if the weather doesn't get any better, I won't have much choice but to start hauling it in the Ranger. So this is the jug off the Woodmizer. This time of year I run washer fluid in it, some Pine Sol, and a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid. I'm going to take this up to the house and fill it up. I'm not sure if I have much washer fluid left or not. Summer months I just use, water, but winter you need that washer fluid so it doesn't freeze. How's it going?
Good. So I want to say, if you follow our Facebook page, Outdoors with the Morgans, and our Instagram page, which is Outdoors with the Morgans, I posted yesterday, I believe, that our daughter Eva was sick this week and ended up in the hospital. And just want to say she's home. She got home late last night and is going to be okay. She was diagnosed with Chiari malformation. Our older daughter Hannah has that, and she had the brain surgery for it.
You want to explain to them what that is?
Yeah, so it's and some people have already commented that they have a loved one that has it, and so it's your brain is squished in the back of your head, in your skull, and that's leaking into your brain stems down to your spine. So it causes a lot of problems, headaches, tingling, numbness, and that's exactly, our daughter Hannah had symptoms with the tingling in her hands and her feet, and the numbness, and Eva has some of that, but she has terrible headaches, migraines, vision problems, and is just now starting to get the tingling of her hands and feet. Yeah, and so she's going to be monitored. We're going to keep the plan of care in action of still should exercise, get plenty of sleep, all the good stuff that we know we should be doing, and sometimes it gets, out of whack. But there's a couple other things that she'll see a doctor for and be addressed with, but she's going to be fine, and we just want to thank you so kindly for all the kind people that offered prayers and thoughts and just kind messages on her behalf. We really appreciate that. All right, and another thing I want to mention is we've been watching the intros and the outros that have been coming in, and you guys are good. They're exciting, they're entertaining, and thanks so much. So we look forward to putting those in videos. Yeah, so anyone that isn't sure what I'm talking about, a few weeks ago we threw it out there in a video that if you'd like to send in a 15-second intro, just take your phone, turn it in this direction. I think that's called landscape, and this is called portrait. So turn it sideways, which is landscape. Tell us your name, where you're from, and welcome to Outdoors with the Morgans. Or if you'd like to do a outro, same thing. Take your phone, turn it sideways, say who you are, where you're from, and you have just watched an episode of Outdoors with the Morgans. Click the like button, subscribe, comment down below. We'd love to hear from you, and share them with your friends. Just like that. I wasn't really doing it, in case you're wondering.
What are you doing, Piper?
Piper's very, very happy we're home from the hospital.
Oh.
And Hunter is probably the least happy. Not that he didn't miss us, but Hunter loves being the only child. Come on, let's go.
Go with your mom.
Okay, bye.
So neighbor Cliff had that big cable spool back in the woods by his house, and it had been sitting there for years, but it's in real good shape, and it's big. It's probably about 6 feet in diameter. And he asked me, he said, could you use this for anything? And I'm like, not really. Then I thought, you know what? I'll take it down there by the sawmill and the log splitter. It'd be a nice table to work off of. I may even drill a couple holes in it that way. If I want to take a vise down, I could bolt it up to it real quick, like to sharpen saws or whatever. But yeah, I'll just put it down there, have a nice flat surface at about waist height, you know, to work off of. And like I said, it's big, 6 feet in diameter. And if I ever need to move it, I'll just grab it with the forks and move it somewhere else. But that should work out pretty well. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.
Hey, this is the Wolf coming at you, Wayne Snare from Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia, Canada. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the little bell so you get all the notifications, and hey, have a day.